Hello everyone and welcome back to another lesson on Microsoft Excel. In this lesson we're going to go ahead and learn about entering and editing data. Now entering data is very important on Microsoft Excel because you would be entering data all the time on Microsoft Excel and you would be also editing those data as well. So let me show you how you can do that, and let's get back to Microsoft Excel. So we're back here on Microsoft Excel and you can see that I'm in my start screen. So I'm going to select a blank document, and from here you can see all of these cells they require for data to be entered. Alright, so let's see how we can actually do it. So to do that you're going to firstly have to select a cell. Okay, so this is a cell, and in this cell we're going to add some data. For instance, in this case I'm going to double click on it and you can see the cursor appears inside the cell. Now the data I'm going to give is, let's say, months, and if you take a look in your formula bar, which is right over here, this is the formula bar, you can see that the data that I've put in is also showing in the formula bar. Okay, so first you have to select the cell as well, and then the data will be available in your formula bar and you can actually edit it from over here. Now if I delete it, you can see that it deletes as well in the cells, right? So I'm just gonna keep on months. All right, so we have our month right over here. Okay, so from here you can see how we can add it. Now in months, if I want to add, let's say, since this is months, I'm going to add Jan. All right, so it stands for January. Right now you can see that I have a placement here that I have these months, and for instance if I want to add something else, let's say days or years, I can do that as well. Now from here, if you start with months, you can see you have to, let's say, give in some more formulas or datas like February and then March. So you can see that we have our 3 months right over here. Now another thing you can do here is you can actually manually give the months over here, or there is a tool on Excel that helps you fill in all the months and days. Okay, so the same thing goes for days and other values as well. So let me show you how you can do that. Firstly, you can see once I hover over it, there's a plus sign, right? A plus icon. Now what I'm gonna do here is if I drag this like this, you can see in the screen tip it says April, May, and June, July. So it goes all the way to December. Okay, now if I let go, everything goes into place and every month is placed. So it saves you a lot of time to not type it, right? So now let's go ahead and add some more values to it. To add more values, just select a cell from over here and you can just type in whatever you want to add. Let's say I want to type in days, and in days you can see you can see that if you want to keep the cursor, you can have another option, which is Control plus Enter, and you can see that the cursor stays inside the cell. All right, and from here you can just go over to any other cell as well. Now for instance, days is actually Monday or Tuesday or Sundays or like that, right? So I'm going to add, let's say, Monday, and I'm going to add month, and from here you can see that Excel would already know that I'm adding days. Okay, so if I want to fill this up, you can see it says Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all the way to Sunday. All right, so you can see our days has been added just like that, right? And now if you want to add dates as well, you can do that as well. For instance, if I want to add dates, and from here if I want to add more dates, I can do that as well. For instance, if I want to give this, let's say 1 and 2022. Now you can see that it spills a bit, right? But we can just manage it. If I click on other way, you can see that it adjusts itself. All right, so from here I want to add the dates chronologically, so I can just autofill it just like that, right? And it will be autofilled just like that. Okay, now you can see that some of the dates are not available, so we're just gonna go ahead and delete all of these as well, because we don't need it. All right, okay, so now we have our dates as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a new element here. So let me add another value here, which is going to be week numbers. So week numbers. Now you can see that this value, it spills out the cells. Now to fix this, what I can do here, if I click on this one, you can see it still spills out. But basically the values are actually inside the G5 cell, right? Now if I want to fix this, I can just go ahead and adjust this from over here. You can see there's this double arrow showing, which I can use to adjust the whole cell. Now I can adjust it manually like this, or I can do it much more easily just by double click, just like this. You can see that it adjusts just like that, okay? And it expands, and you can also do it manually, all right? Now this goes for every single cells over here. Now if you want to adjust all of these right over here from here, to adjust it, we have to first select them. And now if I double click like this, you can see everything gets adjusted just like that, right? Everything gets adjusted. So these cells they don't need that much space. That's why they got adjusted. All right, so that is how you do it. So week numbers, I'm just gonna give in 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and select all of these cells, and then I'm going to select them, and gradually they're gonna all turn into numbers. All right, chronologically. Now to do this, I'm just gonna show you that you just have to click on this small box icon you can see here, and the plus icon will appear, and you just need to drag and drop it. All right, and then it will be filled up just like that. All right, okay, so those were the week numbers. Now let's say you want to adjust the size, or if you want to edit something, you can do that as well. For instance, if you want to edit this Jan here, which stands for January, you can simply click on Jan over here, and you can just manually click type January, and then go down here, and you can edit this to February, and then we don't need to add any more. We just need to click here and then start adding just like this. You can see every single one of them have been adjusted to their full name. Okay, now if I want to adjust this, I can just simply double click, and you can see they've been adjusted just like that. All right, same thing goes for the days as well. If I want to change it to, let's say, Monday, and I can just simply click over here. You can see also you can change it from over here, right? Edit it from over here. Let's say if I want to edit this to Monday, and you can see that there's this tick and cross here. And if I want this value to stay as month, then I can just click on the cross. But if I want this to change to Monday, I can just click on the tick, and it changes into the Monday. Okay, and from here I can just adjust it just by double clicking, and you can see it adjusted. And now I can just select all of them just like this, and you can see all of them changed to their full form. Now I can adjust it again, just double clicking, and you can see it changes back. All right, now if you want to copy, or if you want to cut something, you can do that very easily as well. For instance, I want to copy this months right over here. I'm going to select every single one of them. I can just click on copy over here, and it just gets copied. And if I want to drop it right over here, now you can see these marching ants, they are all marching right like that. That just means that it's copied right over here. So I can just simply paste it, and just click over here and click on paste. I can just go ahead and click on paste over here, and you can see that it's pasted just like that. Now, another neat trick is that if you want to import some values from another Microsoft software, for instance, you want to take this value over here from Microsoft Word and import it to Microsoft Excel, I can just simply click on it and just select the whole text, and I can just click on copy. And then if I go back to Microsoft Excel, and from here, I can just select this cell over here, and I can just paste it from over here. Let's say I want to paste it, and you can see that the hello world has been pasted from Microsoft Word to Microsoft Excel. Now I can just simply change the value, and you can see it just adjusted just like that. Okay, so those were just how you can enter and edit your data on your Microsoft Excel. So these were the basics. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you've learned this, and make sure to practice it. And with this, I'm going to end this lesson right over here, and I will see you in the next lesson.